Emma at the Jackson County Public Library. Welcome to Stretchy Tales Yoga. To do yoga, all you need are some comfortable clothes and a mat or a soft place on the floor, and your energy and imagination. And all you have to do is do your best to follow along with me and breathe, and only do what feels good to you. Today, we are in the jungle, but it's not always that easy to get to the jungle, so instead we can go to the zoo. And in both of these places, we will see some wild animals. And today we'll be doing some wild animal yoga. To get started, we're going to sing our warm-up song. And for our warm-up song, we're going to sing one of my favorite songs called Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. I bet you guys already know it. But instead of going to the moon, we're going to go to the zoo. And so for our zoom motion, when we say zoo, we're going to go like this, because of all of the animals that can growl at the zoo. Ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the zoo. Zoom, 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 we're going to the zoo. If you want to come with me, let's go on a safari. Zoom, 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 we're going to the zoo. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody make your favorite animal sound. Great job, everybody. When we do yoga, we usually start off with a series of poses called sun salutations. This is when we say hello to the sun. So we're going to do one of those right now. Everybody start out standing like this. Now reach your arms all the way up. Hello, sun. Now we'll fold forward and reach our arms all the way down. Hello, grass. Now lift halfway up. And then fold back down and lower all the way down onto your stomachs. Now lift your chest up. Look forward. And tuck your toes and lift up, 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 till you're in a triangle like this, looking behind you. Now we'll lower our knees and come back down to our seats. Great job. Today I've got my song cube, and it has all these different wild animals on it. So what I'm going to do is roll the cube, and then whatever animal it lands on, we're going to do a pose for that animal, and we'll sing a song. Tiger. What would you guys do for tiger pose? Well, there's a yoga pose called cat. And for cat, we just get on all fours and then arch our backs like this in cat pose. So for tiger, we're going to do the exact same thing, but we are going to growl like this. If you're a tiger and you know it, make a roar. Just like that. If you're a tiger and you know it, make a roar. If you're a tiger and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a tiger and you know it, make a roar. Good tigers. So that's how we're going to do all of our animals. I'm going to roll the cube again. Giraffe. What would you do for giraffe pose? Since giraffes have such long necks, maybe we could do just something like this. Reaching up, up, up for a long giraffe neck. But I have an idea. How about we do this? We'll get on our hands and knees like we did before, but now I'm going to tuck my toes and lift my knees up so I can go into this triangle position. And now I'll raise my left leg up. So now this is my giraffe neck. And my foot is the giraffe's head. And the rest of my hands and feet are the giraffe's legs. Here we are in giraffe pose. What do giraffes do? Probably swing their neck around. If you're a giraffe fan, you know it, bend your neck. If you're a giraffe fan, you know it, bend your neck. If you're a giraffe fan, you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a giraffe fan, you know it, bend your neck. Good job. We'll lower our foot down, come back to our knees. You want to roll the cube again? I do. Flamingo. Flamingos are very tall and skinny, and they stand on one leg, and I know just what to do. Can you guys guess what we're going to do for Flamingo Pose? Okay, come up to stand. And now from standing, I'm going to lift my left leg off the floor. And look, it's okay if all you're doing is lifting your heel up and standing like this. It's okay if you've got your leg this far up on your calf. It's okay if you've got your leg all the way up, as far as it will go. But we do not want to rest our foot on the knee, either below or above. So here I am in Flamingo Pose. If you're a flamingo and you know it, stand on one leg. If you're a flamingo and you know it, stand on one leg. If you're a flamingo and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a flamingo and you know it, stand on one leg. Right, and we'll release our leg down. Very good. I think we can roll the cube one more time. Elephant. When I think of elephants, I think of their big, long trunk. So that's what we're going to emphasize in our elephant pose. I'm going to come up to stand and then spread my legs very wide, because elephants are big and wide. And then I'm going to fold all the way forward. But my arms here are my elephant's trunk. I'm going to swing the trunk up and down and side to side like an elephant. If you're an elephant and you know it, swing your trunk. If you're an elephant and you know it, swing your trunk. If you're an elephant and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're an elephant and you know it, swing your trunk. Good job. Inch your feet in together, and we'll sit back down. Okay, I think we should do our jungle animal flow. And for that, we're going to start off in what is called a child's pose. We do this pose a lot with lots of different names. One of my favorite jungle animals is the tiger, and we already did tiger pose. So from here, I'm going to come forward onto my hands and knees and roar. And arch your back. And roar again. But in this pose, we could be lots of different animals. We could also be cheetah and leopard and panther or lion. In yoga, we do something called a lion face. Could you guys do a lion face? That's right, you did it. A lion face is this. And you stick your tongue out and just make the weirdest face you can. And the opposite of lion face is a lemon face. Can you do a lemon face? Imagine your face if you're eating a lemon. So we'll go into lion face, lemon face. Lion face, lemon face. Right back into tiger pose or lion pose. Does your face feel all stretched out now? After we see the tiger or the lion, maybe we're walking along and we come to a pond and there's a crocodile. For crocodile, I'll stretch my legs back out into a plank. This is kind of how crocodiles look. Down onto our stomachs. Crocodiles are kind of scary, and so are snakes. Lift your chest up into a cobra pose or anaconda pose, the longest snake, and slither. Very good. When we're back down. After we saw the snake, it made me a little scared, and I need a break from the safari. So we're gonna go back to the tent. I'll tuck my toes, push up and lift my hips up. Oh, thank goodness we can go back to the tent for a little rest. When we leave the tent, I see a giraffe. So we did giraffe pose already. I'll lift my leg up for the giraffe's long neck. Now, I'm gonna swing my leg forward into a lunge. And then raise up, 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 up. So I'm sitting up in my safari jeep with my binoculars looking for more animals. All right, hands back to the mat. And then we'll come back into we'll come back into tiger pose, and we'll do that again on the other side. Lion face, lemon face. Okay, from tiger, we'll go back into crocodile. Lower down to the mat to anaconda. Oh no, snakes are scary. Time to go back to the tent. And when we leave, we see a giraffe. I'm going to lift my right leg up this time for the giraffe. Bending its neck. And we kick forward. And lift up into my safari jeep. Looking around with binoculars. Back down. While we're taking our safari water break, maybe we see some flamingos by the shore. We already did flamingo pose, so we'll come up to stand. I'm going to lift my left leg up, maybe just to here, maybe all the way to here in flamingo pose. Lower your leg back down and do it on the other side. After the flamingos, maybe off in the distance we can see a gorilla. So I'm going to widen my legs like this and then point my toes out and sink down into a squat. Wow, like a big gorilla. Can you beat your chest like a gorilla? Good. Now this is pretty similar to the elephant pose that we did a little bit ago. So for that, I'm just going to straighten my legs, point my toes in, and then fold forward with my arms as my big trunk. Can you make an elephant sound? Well done. From elephant pose, I'll put my hands on the ground and kind of scooch my feet in so I can sink down into a squat. In this pose, we look kind of like monkeys, like baboons sitting. This could be monkey pose. But actually, in yoga, there is a monkey pose, and it doesn't really look like a monkey, but we're gonna do it now. So I'm gonna rest on my knees, and then move one foot in front of me like this. So I'm kind of in a little low lunge, but instead I'm going to scooch my hips back so that this front leg is straight. This is half monkey pose. A full monkey pose is when I am in a split. Both my legs are straight. I can't do a split. If you guys can do a split, do it now. That's monkey pose. Okay, now we'll do monkey pose on the other side. So bring your legs back together. And this time, kick your left leg forward. And if you can do a full split, do it now. Okay, bring your knees back together. Sit down, and then lower arm to the back. And now I'm going to go into sloth pose and grab my feet. Now I look like a sloth hanging from a branch. Oh, I love sloth pose. That was such a long day of safari. It's time for a little rest. Great job, everybody. That's it for today's Stretchy Tales Yoga. Now it's time to sing our goodbye song. See you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile. Toodaloo, kangaroo, hit the road, little toad. Gotta go, buffalo. See you soon, raccoon. Bye-bye, butterfly. Adios, hippos. See you next time.